I understand that Dr. Putnam is in the hospital.
Yes, but as a patient.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'd like to visit him if I could.
Oh, yes, of course. 7th floor, 714.
714. Thank you.
Dr. Frank Richard, call X-ray staff.
Just like he said it was. What is wrong with me?
Your silence has been a bit unnerving.
I've just been waiting to regain some of my strength before giving you a piece of my mind.
Well, Grant, before you say something that I think you might regret, might I remind you who you're talking to?
I wouldn't give a damn if you were the head of the entire DVX. That scorpion was a miserable piece of conniving and one that never should have been attempted. It was risky, it was stupid, and it was completely uncalled for.
Are you finished?
No, there's one more thing, and you better listen well, Natalie, because if you or Gregory do so much as harm one hair on Celia's head, I will abort the mission.
Abort the mission?
You heard me.
Well, Grant, I think that I will attribute the foolishness of that remark to the fact that you're still under medication.
Fine. Then you come back, and the moment I'm released, I'll say it for you again.
I think I might warn you I wouldn't do that in front of Gregory.
I don't care who hears me, Natalie. As a matter of fact, maybe it's time I began to exercise a bit of my own power.
You have orders.
I also expect some respect.
Well, don't expect too much.
Well, isn't
Dr. Putnam, I was very sorry to hear that you were ill.
I can imagine.
I felt after everything you'd done for me with my hand problem, the least that I could do was drop by and express my concern.
Drop the paranoia, Gregory. No one can hear us.
Never hurts to be cautious, does it?
Isn't that an interesting remark coming from you?
It was a mistake of you to request this meeting, but I've decided to make an allowance because of your recent accident.
Accident? The only accident was that I was stung instead of Celia.
It's amazing how some people bring accidents on themselves. You know, there's nothing more dangerous than a careless attitude.
That hardly describes mine.
Oh, you're right. Doesn't really do justice to you, does it? You've been hesitant. You've been cowardly. You've been unwilling or unable to seize an opportunity. You've been all of those.
I have done
and much worse. You've been stupid. You've been stupid over and over again. If you'd been as successful in the first place as you should have been, you wouldn't even be in Port Charles now, and there wouldn't be any need for accidents to anyone.
You both know exactly what I have been up against.
You've been up against your own fear. And I've been patient up till now. But now I'm all done. As soon as you recover, you will complete your mission.
That about says it. Well, I'll tell you what, Gregory. If you have that little confidence in me, why don't you just find someone else to do your job?
If I had the time, I wouldn't hesitate. As it is, unfortunately, it has to be you. I'm stuck with you, and you're stuck with me. You will get into the lab. You will steal the microfilm. And you will kill Dr. Gerald.
And if I don't?
Then there'll be no place on this earth that you can hide. But once you've finished, we'll get you out of the country immediately. I've already arranged for that.
What happens to the people I've left behind?
They'll remain safe.
I'll think about it.
Well, there's nothing to think about, Grant. You'll complete the mission. If not, I'm afraid you're going to be the victim of a much more serious accident than this one. Shall we go, Natalie? Visiting hours are almost over.